Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Jesus TV, my return subscribers. God bless you all, my new viewers. You're welcome. Please, if this is your first time of viewing my channel, don't forget to make yourselves comfortable. Don't forget to like and share my gist. And of course, your comments means a lot to me, not the rude ones that will come and tell me you should be reading from the book, you should have a script, blah 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 blah. I know some people are actually rude, that they think they can come into somebody's space and tell them how to talk, how to speak, and what's not. Okay guys, so let me not deviate from the main gist. I've been seeing gist on some of the blogs about Queen Naomi and Oni of Ife, coming back, going to UK, as in Oni of Ife sending the prince and Queen Naomi to the UK, to his apartment in the UK and all that. And I've also been hearing gist about how I don't know why it is that Olori Mariam, they keep dragging her for what's not. That woman is really going through a lot, and you people might not know. Just like I said, I love Queen Naomi, and I really like her person, her personality, her courage, everything about her. But I don't really think that this issue should linger for a very long time. People should just transfer their hate to the Oloris. I always say it and I keep saying it. Whatever comes out of every relationship, the man at some point should be held responsible. I mean, the man is the one that keeps his home the way he wants it to be. If you respect your wife, your queen, you won't bring in so many women into the palace, and you won't allow, even if you want to have anything to do with them, you will not do it where it will be visible, where people will know, where people will, like as a celebrity, where people will capture those moments and send to your wife. It is true that men are polygamous in nature, like men cheat, but a lot of men cheat, but they will never, let it get to their wife. Like they do whatever they do outside and still respect their wives in their homes. And of course, they do give their side hands, their side chicks, warning never to, disrespect their wife. They don't even talk about their wife in the presence of their side chick. Like, they don't want you disrespecting her. So that is what I know. So like people saying that Olori Mariam has been the one hindering the king from bringing in Queen Naomi all this while, like all of us, we know that the king is very, very much in love with Queen Naomi. Of course, Queen Naomi is a very beautiful woman, very classy, the way she carries herself, God-fearing above all. Like, she's young, but I mean, at young age, she knows how to carry herself, apart from the time that she came out, like, to this associate herself from the palace on social media. I think there's never been any news about her saying anything about her husband. She only said that she doesn't want to be numbered, just the way May said. And she's a very beautiful and quiet. I mean, the king is this is one of, apart from the first wife the king married, which she said, because I have been hearing this too, that she doesn't want to be involved. She doesn't want to be tied down, because she marrying a king, because she was already married to Oni of Ife. As of that time, before they crowned him king, she said she doesn't want to be tied down in Nigeria. She wants to live her life in abroad. That was what separated them. Not like, she just woke up and left. No. Or there was a fight. There wasn't a fight. She just said she doesn't want to be in Nigeria. All her life is in abroad. That was why she left. Apart from her, the king really loved Queen. Like, he married Queen Naomi with all his heart. Like, he really loved her. When Queen Naomi gave birth to Prince Tade, he loved her more. You get? So it is quite difficult for him to leave Queen Naomi, even though they did that announcement in the palace out of spike. Yes, that is all I can say. And Queen Naomi, really loves the king, but there are things that women cannot swallow, even if it is your right as a man. They cannot take it. Okay, so she wasn't really prepared for seeing so many women in the palace, coming to the king, going to the king's chambers, she looking at them and be like, what's going on here? A lot of them coming in like, I'm coming to see the king on matters that concerns the kingdom and all that. And at the end of the day, you keep hearing gist. Of course, Naomi was getting gist from most of the palace guards, palace helps, people in the palace. She was getting gist from them a lot. I know what that does to a lactating mother. Of course, she was a mother then, and you all know what how do they put it, something depression, a woman that just gave birth and all that. So it wasn't even wise at that point. So whatever she did at that point, you all should understand if you are a mother. So like, the king still very, very much loves Queen Naomi. That's what I'm trying to say. So, but blaming Olori Mariam, Olori actually, I know they all wanted the king to, and now they've had it. They've had what they want, and the table has turned round. Let's assume Queen Naomi is now the side chick, and them, the former side chick, are now the wives. So that is why they are feeling the way they are feeling. But I mean, it's no issue. People should pity Olori Mariam. I mean, she's really going through a lot, not because of Queen Naomi. She's going through a lot on her own. She's a human being, like Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife, they've been together. They are still together. They are still doing their things together. Like, the king still very much takes good care of Queen Naomi, like, and the prince. They are not lacking. And I think that is what Queen Naomi enjoys most. She likes being on her own space, and of course her healing is still there. So guys, that is what is really happening. Thank you so very much for really coming around for view my channel. And I really heard something about Olori Mariam, but that will be in another gist. Okay, so please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like and share my videos, and don't forget to comment nice me. Have a blessed day. Bye.